Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. It is Tuesday, I believe, and on my lap I have a Gojira. An actual Gojira. Well, that's her name anyway. She's just a hamster. Just a Syrian hamster. I love Syrian hamsters. Of course, there are many types. There's many types of dwarf hamsters. There's the Chinese dwarf hamster. There's the Russian dwarf hamster. There's the Campbell dwarf hamster. But I like the Syrians. They're big and they're more... The way I imagine most of the time with these things is like, imagine like some goofy show where like they have like a fat guy bumbling around and they're playing that, you know, ba-da-da-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba type music. That's the music I envision in my head for Syrians. They're fast when they have to be. They're fuzzy. They're wonderful. But they're just like ba-da-da-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. And so she was just sleeping in her corner with no bedding or anything, so I put her right back where I found her. So she's a good hamster and I love her to death. Little Dr. Snurf here always used to run on his wheel. He doesn't run on his wheel anymore. He's not old, I think, so I hope it's not his health. Because they say a good way to tell about your hamster, their health of their hamster, is when they run on their wheel or they don't. If they don't run on their wheel anymore, that is an indication of how they're feeling. He's not running on his wheel anymore. And I don't know what's going on. Because as prey animals, they hide any symptoms of bad stuff they have. So here's hoping that he's okay. Now, Thigmo over there, my little thick boy, he has a wheel. And he runs on it like crazy, and that's a good thing. Little Saber, she's got a disc. I don't know if she runs on it or not. She used to all the time. So it's a different sound. It's harder to catch. So if she is, I don't know. And if she isn't, I don't know. But here's hoping. It's really warm this morning. So I'm hopefully not going to start sweating. I'm like really hot. We have heating issues here in the duplex. And they fought with my housemates, have been fighting with the radiant heating system in the floor because not that long ago it was stuck on maximum and was pumping out like 94. And no, not necessary, especially since everyone was trying to turn it down and it kept going, no, 94. So there's issues with the heating. It's central, it's ancient. Thumbs up for that. But now the good thing is the last night I slept well again. Second night in a row I actually slept. And in fact, not only that, I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. Had to go to the bathroom. Really quick, just had to urinate. Got up, did so, looked at the clock when I got back in my room, and it's just, you know what? There's an hour left. There's a lot you can do in an hour. Oh, it was closer to 6, I guess, not 5, because there was just like an hour before I wanted to get up. And so I just lay back down, fell back asleep for an hour. Then woke up and started my day. It was great. It was absolutely awesome. Not only did I sleep, I slept more. This is a very good thing. There's always hope. I mean, I don't imagine that this is going to keep up. I can't imagine I'm done with the methadone withdrawal issues. I can't imagine my back is all of a sudden healed. But for nights and days when my nerves aren't going absolutely insane, definitely a thumbs up. And I went walkies last night. I made a very, very short, like just couple minute walkies thing when I was walking on the road. Because it was raining. And it was wet and dark and the wind was blowing. It was like I didn't want to get my camera destroyed. So I just did a little bit of filming so that people could see what the road looks like with actually cars driving on it. And so you can see just how big the sidewalk is in comparison to the lanes that the cars are driving in. The sidewalk's almost bigger than the lanes that the cars drive in. Now I can understand. I mean, there's limits. It's on the side of a hill, so they can't go outward because there's concrete. They have a concrete, what do you call them, a berm? But it's a concrete barrier that goes right out, and then it's like, in some cases, just 1 or 2 feet, some places like 5 feet straight down of just concrete, because the hill was dropping too quickly. And to make the road even as big as they could, they had to extend it and put down the concrete. So to make the road any wider, they'd have to make like 10 or 15 foot concrete berms to hold in the dirt. That's major work. They'd have to tear down trees. They'd be at that for years trying to extend it. And if you went in the other direction, well, you're going to carve out the dirt there, which is going to have more erosion, tear down stuff. And there's houses up on top. So you rip out part of the road down here, that's a whole bunch of stuff that's going to come whoosh and come down from up above, and that's houses. So they're really limited on space. But making the sidewalk fully 1/3 of the space, leaving no room for emergency vehicles to get through in any way, shape, or form, was probably not the right way to go. So here's hoping. Past that though, I had a whole bunch of big things that I really wanted to talk about. What was it? Oh yeah, there was another thing. Not a past that. I mean, it is a past that, but I had my first comment about how it was a literal unsub because they could not take the fact that I wear a choker now. And so they had to unsub because the choker just creeped them out. I'm more me now than I have been for 30 years. And I'm broken as it is. Now, a couple years back, when I first started my channel, I was even more broken. I've been putting myself back together. People change. Now, physically, I'm the same person, but I have damage from alcoholism, damage from fibromyalgia, damage from depression, damage from a bunch of things. So while I'm physically the same person, I'm also not physically the same person that I was. Never forget, like every 7 years, you know, most, if not all of the cells in your body get replaced. So really, you aren't the same person you were. But people change. And I'm becoming more like I was way back when, which means, yeah, I wear stuff that people send me. It was a beautiful little bracelet, and thank you very, very much, Mika Mach 5. And then I've had these. I've been getting these, and that's a wonderful thing. For people that can't hack it, well, I'm sorry that I'm not as broken as I was. I'm repairing myself, and people change. If you don't change, if you stay the same, that's not good. I mean, I understand the desire for things to not change. But everything has to grow, because if you don't change, that's stagnation. And stagnation is death. You have to change. You have to grow. Comfort is just going to lead to stagnation and death. Which is why I try to shake things up periodically, just so that I can have something different, put something new into it. Whenever I've gotten comfortable in life, that has been when the hammer has fallen. And things have changed forever, very unpleasantly. So when things get comfortable, I get scared. Because that's usually going to be a life-altering event happening very soon. So I try to keep things shook up, try to keep things different and changing. I mean, I'm changing. That's why I can't do reactions right now. And when I can, I will. But until then, I can't. And I'm changing. Right now, I'm dealing with an emotional system that's been offline, coming online. I mean, remember, I broke young. I broke early. I was born in 1962. Back in the 60s and the 70s, violence And violence, rape, murder, kidnap, all that was sky high levels for kids. And we still would just say, bye, Mom, in the morning, and then take off and go wandering, and then just come back hours later like, hi, it's lunch. And then we'd eat, then bye, Mom, and then off again. And that, of course, wasn't good. But I don't like the really paranoid way things are now. If you take a look at the statistics, society, for all the violence that's going on now, is a lot safer than it used to be in the 60s and 70s. The violence against children is like this, comparatively. You know, that's a huge drop. And yet people won't even let their... People are calling CPS on other people if they see people's kids playing in their lawn with no adult supervision. No. So I was born way back when, and I broke early because I was under, boy, I must have been anywhere from 5 to 8. I have a blocked memory, so I have no ideas when exactly things happen. But with my mother's second husband, I was sexually abused, and with my mother's father, my grandfather, I was abused physically. He did not know how to deal with boys, and so he communicated to me through his belt. And I got the belt a lot. So yay on that. But with the sexual abuse from my stepfather, and then all the neighborhood kids were acting out, because guess what? I wasn't unique. They were getting the same stuff at home, and so they were acting out in the only way they knew how. And there was a lot of sexual abuse among the children of the neighborhood. It was nasty times, but I broke from that. That's why I started drinking alcohol before I was 10 years old to escape the pain. And I broke early. It's not been pretty. I've considered myself a failure my whole life. I mean, I've been an alcoholic until, you know, my mid-30s. I worked as a nurse's aide, yeah, but was able to survive, but all of my money was going into alcohol, and I lived in a literal garbage pit, and I was waiting to die to get out of the hell my life had become. And then after that, yeah, I've been sober, and yeah, I got married, but I was still sleepwalking from the damage and depression. It's only been these past couple years that things have, that I've actually been waking up. Even starting my channel, the first couple years especially, I did as best as I could because I was desperate, but I was still sleepwalking. I don't even know where the point of where I was rambling on this was. I think I'm just talking about things because I can. Because I actually slept last night, and so I can talk about things, and that's a good thing. I mean, they're depressing, awful, and horrible things, but life is life. I mean, even now, like I say, I consider myself a failure because I'm 56, I'm disabled, I make like, what, $12,000 in a year? I can't work. My kids are being raised by another family. My wife is dead. I'm barely able to keep from being homeless. I'm on my channel. At its best, I make $3 a day. I average about $1.50 if I'm lucky. So I'm not exactly raking in the cash with my channel. In fact, generally I make about anywhere from 40 to 60 bucks a month, which helps. You know, and I'm not doing my channel for that, though it's becoming part of that, because without my channel and all of your wonderful help, I'd be homeless, and being homeless, I'll die because I can't plug in my sleep apnea machine on a sidewalk. So, doing the best I can, though. That's all you can do. I've got to call up my therapist and talk with him because I have no money for gas. I can't drive to see him, and things have been okayed for more visits. I'm going to have to talk to him online, see if we can like get a video thing going. Call him on Facebook Messenger and do video feed, something like that. I don't know. I need to talk to him and for a real session. It's been way too long, but life has got me hosed. I mean, I don't even have money for food. So yay. So I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. It is a range of 20 to 25 because even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, with my fibro, depression, brain damage from alcoholism, and more, I'm lucky I can remember, but my name is not Rutherford. I can't even say the name, and I don't even know why. Rutherford P. Farquhar. There we go. That's what I mean to say. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at that. I'm American English speaker, but I talk with my hands, so there must be a lot of Italian in my DNA. I don't know. I got a lot of Scottish in my DNA. My grandparents on my mother's side immigrated to the United States through Canada. So yeah, I got Scottish Highlands in my blood. Or Lowlands, or someplace from Scotland. And if I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at that sort of thing. And let's see, what did I miss now? I talked about American Sign Language. If I mispronounce, I can't remember even all the normal things I say. So let's just get to it. I'm gonna call it my Chrome because I have it opened up in Chrome. Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. Paladin Walliam, thumbs up and thank you. Kira Lenham, always good to see you in the comments. Thank you so very much. Chris with an apostrophe, thank you very, very much. Peter Fairley, I see. And Hebe GG's, oh yeah, you're the one that couldn't take the necklace. Son of a gun. Lays Derns, I think it is, I can't. Dems, Lays Dems. I sure hope that's close. Thank you very, very much. And Rink, greatly appreciated. HQPKOMAH. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry, but thank you very, very much. And Ill Will Gaming, greatly appreciated. Kara Sabo, thumbs up and thank you. Ivan Pereira, I sure hope I'm close. Thank you very, very much. Joseph Sweet, greatly appreciated. And then Evan Alexander, thank you very, very much. Kathy Kitskat, good to see you in the comments. Austin B, thank you very much. Bruno Veloso, thank you. Prod by Akuma 666, greatly appreciated. And Papa Ezra, thumbs up and thank you. And then we have Fergus Timon, greatly appreciated. And Your Mom Gamer, greatly appreciated. Coheton, I hope I'm close. Pandora NYC1, thank you very, very much. Nay, greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Lexmark666. Thumbs up and thank you, each and every one of you. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. It is appreciated. Very, very much. Well, I'm a little bit ahead of time, but if you could check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com, a blog I haven't done anything with yet. My thanks, though, to Brian Glenn, who set it all up for me. I've been busy. I'm going to. I got writing stuff I want to get done. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be truly beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you didn't want to, but if you are down with it, and make sure to hit that notification bell. That would be very, very cool, greatly appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up. Well, shuckle my duckle, I've got stuff that hopefully going to get done today. I need to make some phone calls still so I can get my food stamps back. I gotta call up the United States government, find out if I can get my... I owe them a ton of money, and even though I'm like negative 200 and some already, I gotta pay them off somehow. So I gotta call them up, find out what I can do. But still, I got this video, I got a video that I have to edit and render and get done. I'm going to be recording something. I've got that very, very short Walkies video. So I've got stuff that needs to get done, well, finished, and then done. So that's a very good thing. Definitely thumbs up. Well, I could push this to like 20 minutes because it's 19 minutes and 15, but you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. And remember, blessed sleep. It is such a wonderful thing. Definitely. Would I lie about that? I try not to lie. In fact, if I actually consciously lie, I get chest pains, and that sucks.